How's it going, team? This is the Brown Man. I hope all is well. We're going to get back into editing some videos and doing stuff, but probably going to be on the weekends. For now, this is just something really quick that I have to say. I am going to be doing probably just a long-ass 4.0 rank grind right after I upload this. But, dude, last night was horrible. When I say horrible, I mean horrible. So, we was playing a game. Here. And we definitely got diffed by the team, but this Magic was putting in the work. And we had a thing, and we had my buddy out here playing the Emma. And I asked the supports, I'm like, hey, supports, can y'all are getting dove. They're playing Cloak and Dagger, they're switching, around. I said, hey, you know what? Can you walk up? Because if you're all the way back in Iraq, I don't have your back, right? I'm the thing. And what I tell support players is if you're too far back, don't expect anyone to peel for you. Someone cannot run all the way to fuck back to Iraq to get you back and give up, because that means your team is giving up space, right? This is an objective-based game. There were games where our team had double the kills of the enemy team, and we still lost because we didn't play for point. This is an objective-based game. This is beyond stats. Though stats will matter I'll show you. There are some stats that totally matters, and you'll see it in a moment. But the supports kept staying in the back. If you're on offense, it is more important that you have 3 people on point to push the point. That makes sense. When you are on defense, you want to set up a perimeter in front of the point to kind of block them off. You might want to have somebody chilling. Once again, if they don't have a Spider-Man or whatever sneaking around, it is what it is. But you can generally kind of just be in point, and you can set it up so that way you have optics, so you can look and see because normally there are 3 routes. Normally, whenever you go on a map, there are 3 lanes that you can go onto. You have the main lane, left, right. It keeps it kind of simple. You can set yourself up to be in the middle, so you can look and see, okay, someone's going right, someone's sneaking around, now you can go back. The supports regularly stood in the back, kept getting dove by Magic, and I'm like, yo, I can't babysit. I can't babysit. And as you guys see here, Penny was banned. I couldn't go Penny and just throw a bunch of mines in the back because if they didn't want to walk up, because Penny was banned. I was playing the thing. I'm like, dude, you gotta walk up with me. And what I see in a lot of these games is that supports don't know how to walk up. So, and what I see with some DPS is that they fight in a straight line behind the tanks. Bro, you better start going left, you better start going right. Learn how to strafe. Strafing is something that should be known for anybody who plays a game in what, third person, like the old Ratchet and Clank games, where you're shooting, what was like you're looking forward, but you're shooting, moving left and right. Strafing is important. Yeah, like on Domination, you can strafe right, but look in a different direction. You can still move around the map. You don't have to move in a line like fucking ants. And that's the big problem here. So if you're a support player, please learn to moonwalk as well. You're getting dove. First of all, let me just... I'm just a little ranty because I'm just pissed off from last night. And you'll see especially why in a moment. If you are a support player, if you're any player, you should assume they have dive until the beginning phase is over in the match, and you can see everybody. You know how when the match starts, everybody's like a goddamn question mark, right? Their team is unknown. You should always assume they have dive until proven otherwise. You should put yourself in a position as a support that you can moonwalk into your team. Because I see too many people get surprised. Oh my god, they have a Magic. Oh my god, they have a Black Panther. You should always assume they have a dive that's not banned until it's revealed when you open up the status screen or the scoreboard that they don't have it. You should always assume they have it. You should always play safe in that regard. Because the minute you, especially on domination, if a dive character successfully gets a KO on a support, especially early domination, that team pretty much wins the first cap. So always put yourself in that advantage. You should always assume. Not only that, but you should learn to moonwalk. You have tools to escape. You have a blind. You have certain things. You should moonwalk towards your team. If someone's trying to dive you, you can evade. You can moonwalk. Walk backwards, strafe. Learn how to navigate going towards your team. I see too many people when they get dove, they go further back away from the team. Holy hell, I cannot teleport, dude. I can't teleport to you. It's not gonna work. Learn to moonwalk to your team. That is super important. Next up. Dude. What is this? 29-27. We could have done better, man. Definitely. But it was really difficult when this guy was pretty much literally dying all the time. 27 deaths. It's shit like this where I'm just trying to chill. I'm trying to play the game. And even in the game, I wasn't raging. I was like, "Hey man, who do you switch to? Who do you play?" I don't know. But 29-27, and then we obviously lost. There was nothing we could do because 29-27, dude. And yeah, I tried my best not to die, but some of the people just kept dying, and they kept dying a little bit too much, and it's like, I don't know. Especially when this guy kept dying, somebody else over here stood a little bit too much out of position. I'm surprised we even tied it up and got into overtime, got into the tiebreaker. But yeah, dude, that's insane. So definitely be mindful, man. Be mindful. Other thing, last thing I'd say is stop being. There's too many people who are just like zesty fuckers, dude. We almost won this game. We literally almost won this game, dude. But you know what happened? This Eternal Chaos fucker on stream got mad because this guy doesn't play Luna Snow. This motherfucker right here asked this person to switch to Snow. We said, hey, the guy doesn't... He wasn't on comms or anything. And then the group was like, hey, you know what? If this person wanted to play Mantis, that's fine. This person doesn't play Snow. I understand some characters might be better than others. But if you just straight up don't play a character, you just don't play him. And it's better to... I'd rather have someone play a character that they're a bit more confident in. That's okay. I'll try not to be toxic about it. But this motherfucker said that we disrespected him. And you know, they're the zesty kind of voice. Well, yeah, nothing wrong with zesty voices. But you can't be zesty and toxic and then make your BLT community look bad. Doing all of that. Dude. So this person got off a Cloak and Dagger. And went Jeff. This person, first of all, you can see it in the stream. This person went DPS Cloak. Wasn't playing Dagger. This person was walking around as Cloak. And then we managed to actually get the 3 points for the tiebreaker. And then guess what? This guy said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go Jeff. So guess what? Our Loki couldn't copy a good ult because this motherfucker went Jeff. And this person was talking stuff in the chat, talking about, oh man, when we got the tie, we managed to get the tie. And he's all in his shit talking the team. He didn't want to talk. He wanted us to lose. They need to start punishing these players. They need to really start punishing these players for doing that, for throwing. There gotta be some big bans, bro. It gotta be like a weak ban, something. Or maybe we need some actual stuff. If you actually see someone doing some crazy throwing, Maybe, dude, maybe knock him down in rank and ban him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Or block him from getting season rewards. We need something better for these throwers, for these people being toxic like that. But when I say motherfucker, when I say good job, motherfuckers, when I say we're doing great, yo, it's good shit, man, I get flagged for language. But meanwhile, you have somebody out here complaining with all this zest and all the sass because someone, look, because this person pretty much failed with the rocket, and that's okay. So this person's got into the groove with Mantis. Sometimes it happens. And, you know, we make the switch. I wish this person switched mid-round, and that's the point I'm going to end it on. Too many people switch when the round changes. It's okay to switch mid-round. I don't know what is up with that. Like, people switching after the round changes. Like, they'll just fuck up the entire round. And then they'll say, okay, the round's over. It's okay to switch mid-round, bro. It's fine. And that is it, man. Y'all be safe, stay hydrated, and of course, have a good one.